Have you ever felt like you have been stuck in a pattern and there's something going on in your life where things are going well and then things change and you find yourself in a similar circumstance that you've been in before? And you can't seem to get out of this cycle. You can't seem to break this habit. I want to share with you right now that I have found myself in a pattern. I've found myself in a pattern. It's been reflected back to me through my friends, through my peers, that I am doing something. I am being a certain way that is consistent. It is repeating itself. And I want to put an end to this pattern. I have decided that this pattern is going to not show itself in my life anymore. I'm making this video because I want to make a public declaration that this pattern is going to end, and it's going to end now. So if you're familiar with Joe Dispenza and his work, he talks a lot about neuroplasticity and talks about how you can change the brain by learning how to alter your brain states, thus putting yourself into a different state of consciousness, and then reprogramming and rewiring new patterns, new ways of being, new ways of doing things, right? The strongest hidden force in our lives is the identity. And the identity, man, it is a force to be reckoned with. I am absolutely committed to changing this identity that seems to be repeating itself. And I'm going to be using Dr. Joe Dispenza's work as part of that process to start rewiring, start repowering my brainwaves, to start changing the neural connections, start changing my identity, my way of being. I've seen much of his material and I've heard amazing stories, but I'm going to put it into practice. I'm actually going to do it, and I'm going to do it every day, no matter what. And some days I'll just do 20 minutes. Some days I'll probably do an hour. I think it'll just depend on what my schedule permits, but I'm absolutely committed to doing at least 20 minutes of Joe Dispenza-like work or meditation every single day. And I'm making this video to invite you and to hold myself accountable, because here's what I know. Once I make this public declaration and it's out there in the world, it's going to be really hard for me to skip my meditation. And in addition to that, for every day that I miss a meditation, I'm going to be donating $100 to a mental health charity. The charity that I have chosen is the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, that funds scientific research to find cures for mental illness ranging from addiction to schizophrenia. And the foundation claims that 100% of every dollar is donated for research and is invested in research grants, since the operating expenses are covered by 2 other family foundations. It also has been awarded the Platinum Seal of Transparency, indicating that the foundation publicly shares their progress and how they measure them. Every time I miss a meditation, I will be donating $100 to the Brain and Behavior Research Foundation, and I'm going to kick off this new way of being, this new way of doing things, with donating my first $100 to this foundation today. I would encourage you, if you feel inspired to check out the link below. Consider donating, consider giving some money, help fund some research for mental health. So here's my invitation to you, is if you are interested in Joe Dispenza's work, or if you have been practicing Joe Dispenza's meditations, or you've never heard of Joe Dispenza and you want to learn more about it and you want to try it on for yourself, let's all do it together. Because what more effective way of change than not only making it public, making it known what you're doing, but then also having a tribe, having a community of people to do it with, right? So if you are interested in doing this with me, then comment below and say, today is day number 1, and that will be your accountability thread. Every day, come back to this video and comment beneath your own comment, day 2 meditation, day 3 meditation, day 4 meditation, just to get this initial momentum going. And that way we know whether you're doing it or not. I personally will be doing it every single day. I will be commenting that I did my meditation, day 1, day 2, and we'll see what happens. Who knows what is going to take place, how things are going to transpire. Maybe nothing, but I don't know, and I'm gonna give it a try, and I hope you do it with me. The last time I made a public declaration like this was the first video on my channel, where I said, I'm gonna become a professional videographer in 90 days. And within my first 60 days, I think, I landed my first 5-figure client. So I believe that when we draw a line in the sand, we say, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is the decision I've made, then it is as good as done, because we're committed. we're committed. So if you're committed with me, subscribe, like the video, comment below, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.